What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to Maniaci Games. Welcome to another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome to the final NXT 2.0 before NXT's Great American Bash. This is what we got lined up for the show tonight, man. We gonna kick it off with the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, the woman that's challenging Charlotte Flair for the NXT title at the Great American Bash. Saray goes one-on-one with the newcomer to NXT 2.0, Cora Jade. That's starting off the show. Moving forward, it's still up in the air. Will we see a DIY reunion at NXT's Great American Bash? Samoa Joe, he offered the invite to Johnny Gargano, but Gargano said that he can't trust Ciampa. But tonight, Ciampa's going in alone as he goes one-on-one with one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Slapjack. And then in our main event tonight, two of, quite honestly, the biggest matches at the Great American Bash. We got Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe against the champions, the NXT North American Champion Pete Dunne and the NXT Champion Ricochet. It's challengers versus champions in our main event. We ain't doing no more talking, man. Let's start the show. And we're kicking off NXT with women's action. This Sunday, NXT's Great American Bash. Will the dream of becoming an NXT Women's Champion come true for Saray? Saray came in, pulled off an upset against our NXT Women's Champion, unstoppable Charlotte Flair. And now she has earned herself a championship match at the Great American Bash. But tonight, she goes one-on-one with the new upstart here in NXT, Cora Jade. And if it's one thing that we've learned in Universe Mode here, it don't matter if it's your first match, your 30th match, or 100th match. Come on, man. Anything could happen. Saray got herself a championship opportunity within her first month here on NXT 2.0 in my Universe Mode, man. If I was Saray, though, I would be watching my back for sure. Charlotte is not someone that can just take a loss very lightly. I think we're going to see a different Charlotte at NXT's Great American Bash, man. And ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cora Jade has arrived. It's crazy. It kind of boggles my mind sometimes. You know, personally, when I see, you know, new WWE superstars and, you know, that's born after the year 2000 is just wild to me. You know, maybe I'm just an old head, but, you know, Cora Jade was born in 2001. Bro, 2001. How old was I? Like, how old was I turning that year? I was turning 7 years old that year. She was born in 2001. She's, of course, doing her thing on the NXT brand right now, man. We gonna see what she can do in my Universe Mode. If she can come off with a win over the #1 contender for the Women's Championship, what does that mean for the future of Cora Jade? Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to my Universe Mode, I do not play any of these matches. This is all CPU operated. Storylines will be created via the outcomes of each of these matches, man. So here we go. Saray versus Cora Jade. They kick right to the gut, and Cora Jade not wasting any time on the #1 contender, Saray. Cora Jade, started training to become a professional wrestler at a very early age, the age of 17. Finished her studies to really honor her craft and really, you know, pay her dues. And it's led her, to this opportunity of being signed to NXT 2.0. Life comes at you fast, and I look at Saray, ground and pound action. This is exactly how Saray scored that upset over Charlotte. And now look at this. Cora Jade answers right back. Strong, stern forearm. Cora Jade, a lot of people look at her and, you know, personally, the first thing that came to my mind when I first saw Cora Jade, I instantly thought of Paige. Something about that rebel look. Hold on, that go with the own flow. Follow your own, you know, stay in your own lane. Don't follow the crowd. Shoulders down, leg is hooked, and a kick out at 2. after that diving elbow. You know, it's the same type of energy that Paige let off in her days, her early days of NXT. And now look at Cora Jade now. And Jade, this is not good. Oh, go to sleep. Saray and Cora Jade may have Saray's number, the Swanton Bomb. Shades of Jeff Hardy. Yo. What? Cora Jade just squashed the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. This is what I mean. I play none of these matches. Whatever happens, happens. Cora Jade just came in and squashed the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. What does this mean going forward now? What does this mean going forward? Oh, come on. And now Charlotte. Charlotte with natural selection. Sending a message to her challenger. The challenge has been laid out from Sami Zayn this Sunday at NXT's Great American Bash. Sami Zayn is issuing an open challenge to anyone. I don't know if it means just NXT locker room. It might mean Raw or SmackDown. I'm looking forward to it. You know, can Sami Zayn reclaim his glory starting this Sunday at NXT's Great American Bash? And speaking of this Sunday, these two, Retribution, will defend, well, might defend the NXT Tag Team Championships against Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Now, weeks ago, Ciampa approached Johnny Gargano. He said he went to Triple H. He got them a championship opportunity. Gargano's skeptical of the opportunity. Gargano has not really come to the aid of Tommaso Ciampa when Ciampa has needed him the last number of weeks. I mean, and with good reason. The past that Ciampa and Gargano have with one another, you know, can you blame Gargano? But the big question here is, will Ciampa go in alone, or will he find another partner at NXT's Great American Bash, or will the match just be canceled overall? I believe deep down inside, Tommaso Ciampa thinks that Gargano will not let him down. But someone that's been done so wrong and scarred in the past, it got so personal between these two who once looked at each other like brothers. I guess Tommaso Ciampa, you know, paying his dues. He wants to prove himself to Gargano. We know Gargano has to be watching this match very closely, from a distance. Ciampa's willing to square up. You know, whether it be Mace or Slapjack, you know, he wants to prove that he's trustworthy. Still to come in our main event tonight, it's challengers versus champions. Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe, a very lethal team against NXT North American Champion Pete Dunne and NXT Champion Ricochet. And Tommaso Ciampa coming off a dub over Mace. Can he keep his momentum going in this match here? Can he go 2-up against Retribution? Tommaso Ciampa, you know, whether the doesn't matter the colors of the brand, you know, he still bleeds NXT. Daddy's home chant already from the NXT universe, man. Here we go. Slapjack against Tommaso Ciampa, and here we go, man. The Slapjack already. Oh, Slapjack, you know, had to reinvent himself. You know, we know him under a different alias. Oh, looking at this, man, Retribution has really been the sleepers of the NXT Tag Team division. You know, they made it further than I thought they would make it, honestly, man. Nice German suplex from Ciampa. Nonetheless, Ciampa, former NXT champion. For sure, one day, maybe might go back after Goldie, man. But it looks like right now his focus is the NXT Tag Team Championships. You know, DIY, arguably one of the greatest tag teams in NXT history. You know, you look at the Revival, you look at American Alpha, you gotta have DIY in that category. And I personally would love to see it, man. So y'all gonna have to tune in at NXT's Great American Bash to see if they actually reunite, man. You never know what's gonna happen in Universe Mode, man. You never know. And Slapjack, not wasting any time. Nice combo there, but one thing about Tommaso Ciampa, he's very perseverant. Ciampa now, also very innovative, as we see right here. Ooh. And Mace, you saw Mace's face. He looked a little shocked, man. And Ciampa going up top. What is Ciampa looking for? Ciampa. Oh, okay. Little change of mind, change of mind. Kick right to the gut was countered. Spinning around and out. Look at, oh no. Kick right to the gut. Back and forth action, man. And I look at Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, and Ciampa. What a project, Ciampa. Would that be it? Shoulders down, leg is hooked. No. And Slapjack is still alive in this match here. And this ain't good, man. This is not good. And Tommaso Ciampa. Oh. He's got to be out after that. Slapjack's got to be out after that. No! And Slapjack's still alive. I don't know how. And now look at, oh, come on now, Mace. And Mace trying to cause a distraction. Tommaso is too focused. He's a veteran. He's not going to get rattled by that. All I know is Slapjack needs to get something going and something going fast. And now, oh, set out powerbomb. And look at this. Chair being tossed into the ring now. Now, Slapjack looking for the dub. Over Tommaso Ciampa to get in the head of Ciampa. And Ciampa is still in this match. It's all about bragging rights. You know, Ciampa, everything's up in the air right now. You know, but I think deep down inside, like I said, he's confident that his brother, you know, his road pal, Johnny Gargano, is not going to let him down and not going to leave him alone going into this match this Sunday at the Great American Bash. And Slapjack, snake eyes. On to Ciampa, and yeah, ref, get that chair out of the ring. Oh, and I heard that rattle through my headphones, man. I look at Ciampa. Oh! And Ciampa is in a different mode. And a kick out at 1. Whoa. Okay. Personally, that had me questioning, maybe even a little doubt going to my head, man. Oh. Tommaso Ciampa. Look at this strength. Oh. Gotta have broken ribs after that. That's a hard. Wait a minute. Another Project Ciampa. You might kick out of 1. Hey, but Bud, you're not kicking out of 2. Oh, and he kicked out of 2. Okay. Okay. Ciampa, now look at this Mace. Don't let him get in your head, Ciampa. Look at that. One little distraction like that. One little distraction like that. And a headbutt. And this ain't good. Oh. And Ciampa let Mace distract him for a second. Oh, and it almost cost him the match. Action continues here on the final NXT before NXT's Great American Bash. Crowd here tonight with a Fight Forever chant. Tommaso Ciampa. And wait a minute. Fairy tale ending to Slapjack. Shoulders down. Leg is hooked. And Tommaso Ciampa with momentum heading into Sunday. Let's go. Tommaso Ciampa came in tonight solo dolo. Held his own. Took a beating, got distracted, got knocked down, but got back up and picked up the dub. I'm not going to doubt Retribution. I'm not going to doubt you know, their abilities because they made it this far. But it's going to be a scary sight if DIY reunites at NXT's Great American Bash. And Tommaso Ciampa, he is focused. He is ready for Sunday. Oh, come on. Retribution attacking Tommaso Ciampa. This ain't right. Main event time, and ladies and gentlemen, I have some breaking news regarding NXT's Great American Bash. It has been announced just now that the match between Sarray and Charlotte is now a triple threat match. Cora Jade has impressed Triple H like that. So now Charlotte, with a champion's disadvantage, heading in to NXT's Great American Bash, and I can only imagine Charlotte is not happy about it. Charlotte, Sarray, Cora Jade in a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. And switching gears, it's main event time. And this Sunday, Kevin Owens promised to humiliate Pete Dunne and capture that NXT North American Championship. Now going back, Kevin Owens, you know, he pretty much inserted himself in that #1 contenders match. He won it. You know, he has a target on his back, probably a bounty on his head from Isaiah Swerve Scott. But Owens is not worried about that. It's going to be a war at NXT's Great American Bash. And speaking of a war, and a man that's always ready for a war, as we've seen evident in the last number of weeks, Samoa Joe, who's felt disrespected, humiliated by NXT champion Ricochet. And Samoa Joe means business, because this Sunday at NXT's Great American Bash, the match between Ricochet and Samoa Joe for the NXT Championship is a submission match, which means the only way you can win is either your opponent passing out or them tapping out. And if it's only one person on earth that I would bet my house on, all my life savings on, when it comes to making someone tap out, it's this man right here, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. All I gotta say is the title reign of Ricochet, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna continue after NXT's Great American Bash. I wouldn't even be surprised if the match didn't even go over 2 minutes. But look at this team right here. That's a lot of beef. And the one and only is in the building. Ricochet is all about being an underdog. Whether he gets knocked down, he always gets back up. It's got him this far. He's got heart, the heart of a champion, and he is the champion. But this Sunday is going to be, quite honestly, one of the biggest matches for Ricochet. Ricochet is all about defying the odds. He's all about the shock factor. And can he continue that shock factor and pull off an upset? This man has been on a string of luck lately, knocking off some of the toughest that NXT has to offer. But can he wish for one more miracle and get rid of this nightmare known as Samoa Joe at NXT's Great American Bash? All I know is that 6:30 senton is going to be of no effect. You got to somehow make that bear of Samoa Joe tap out. Talk about a man that knows about inflicting pain. The NXT North American champ is in the building. Pete Dunne has never been one to back down from a fight. In fact, he embraces it. He goes out looking for a fight. I'm personally looking forward to this match. Pete Dunne, Kevin Owens for the NXT North American Championship. Woo! That's going to be hard. That's going to be hard, man. Pete Dunne, some could say, you know, a veteran in the NXT universe, whether it be NXT UK or the NXT brand or the NXT 2.0 brand, man. Pete Dunne knows all about a fight. He knows all about making history. It's champions versus challengers. For all we know, Pete Dunne and Ricochet might not even be champions come next episode of NXT 2.0. A lot of bragging rights in this match here. Whole hell of a lot of bragging rights, man. Imagine the champions win. You know, you go into, you know, your title defense with a lot of momentum, but then again, you lose. If you lose tonight, you know, the back of your mind, you might not walk out as champ, but here we go. Kevin Owens and Ricochet, some history between these two. You know, let's take it back. Owens became NXT champion. You know, he was on a downward spiral when Ricochet, caught him by surprise like he did there. Hit him with the upset. And look at this, looking to hit him with another upset. No, and a kick out from Owens. And Ricochet won that NXT championship from Kevin Owens not even 2 days after Owens won it in that Fatal 4-Way ladder match. You know, ever since then, Owens has kind of been out just taking opportunity from, you know, from elsewhere. You know, he took out Isaiah Swerve Scott, inserted himself in that #1 contenders match, and he won that. Now Ricochet going up top, and now look at Joe, the Samoa Joe. He better be careful not to risk a disqualification. And now look, come on, ref, get some order in this. Get some order in this. Kevin Owens not looking to let another opportunity slip from his hands. Imagine a win for Owens personally over NXT champion Ricochet would definitely bring some peace to the mind of Kevin Owens. And Ricochet now, they don't call him the one and only for nothing. Tagging to Pete Dunne, tagging to Joe. How about this? Look at the mean streak of these two, man. These two, man. Come on now. Battle with the alpha males at this point. Now, Joe, the strength might be too much for Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne possesses speed. And now look at Dunne. Look at Dunne. This is how innovative Dunne can get. And Samoa Joe now. Taking over Dunne. And Joe, look at this. Joe got Dunne in a submission hold. Imagine if Dunne tapped out on that for a cover, but Joe quickly with the kick out. Samoa Joe is locked in, focused. He's gotten to the mind of Ricochet these last number of weeks. Quick little hot tag. I thought we were going to get a little preview of the Great American Bash, but we're back to Kevin Owens and Ricochet. Now look at this move from Owens. It's all about retribution. He wants to make NXT the Kevin Owens show once again. And Owens thought he was going for a stunner, but not right now. NXT champion Ricochet is taking a lot of damage. Ricochet needs something big. Needs something big like that. Come on now. And now Ricochet, look at this cross armbar on Kevin Owens, dissecting Kevin Owens. Owens quickly getting out of that. Trying not to exert too much energy as, you know, all 4 participants in this match have very huge matches at NXT's Great American Bash. Shoulders down, leg is hooked, and a kick out from the NXT champion. And Pete Dunne also in there to save his partner, but gets tossed out of the ring by Samoa Joe and a DDT to the champ. Like Owens was considering a tag to Samoa Joe, but changed his mind into another DDT. And I believe Ricochet is busted open. And Owens, like a shark that smelled blood in the water, attacking that wounded spot on Ricochet's head. See blood trembling down. And Ricochet, super kick. Gave Owens his receipt. Here's a tag to Pete Dunne. Getting a little preview of NXT's Great American Bash. These two are going to go in for a war for that North American Championship. Will Owens won his first ever NXT North American title. This is a dream match when it comes down to the technical wrestling fans. Pete Dunne, Kevin Owens. Dunne now. Owens down on the outside. And Pete Dunne, coup de grace like moves Owens on the outside. Refs counters that too, and now look at Owens. This is bad. Pete Dunne may have regretted taking Owens to the outside. Things get twice as personal out there. Count of 4 from the ref. Count of 5 now. Now look at Kevin Owens. Oh! Count of 6. And Owens tossing the North American champion back into the ring, back in at a count of 7. Imagine how much bragging rights it'll be if Owens pinned Pete Dunne tonight. Oh, and that's strength. That's strength right there from a North American champ. Ooh. Pete Dunne will turn it up on Owens, but Owens answers right back. Answers right back in the DDT. Owens has been going DDT crazy tonight. Tag back into the #1 contender for the NXT Championship, Samoa Joe. Looking to pretty much pick up the pieces of Pete Dunne after that assault. Now look at this. Oh! Blitz from Samoa Joe. Here's a cover on Pete Dunne. Could that be it? No! Pete Dunne kicks out at 2. Now Samoa Joe. It's getting very dangerous for Pete Dunne. Now Dunne. Now look at Dunne. Oh! Snapping the fingers of Samoa Joe. Wait a minute. Oh, bitter in. Bitter in. Joe's down, but he had the ropes. Oh, man. That is crazy. Oh! A roundhouse kick taken down Samoa Joe. Here's a tag to Ricochet. Here we go, a preview of our main event submission match. And now Ricochet, he's going for the pin. Joe might be out. No. Spoke too soon. I was wrong. Ricochet, following this match, may want to get that patched up. You know, you let an opponent like Joe see blood. Oh, best believe he goes into a different mode. Oh! That's a whole lot of meat coming down. Joe handing off the task to Kevin Owens at this point. And Owens, this ain't good. Kevin Owens now. Oh! Powerbomb to Ricochet. Ricochet looks to be in bad shape. No, and he still got fight left in him. And now Kevin Owens looking to get a little revenge on a man that took that title away from him. But no, and Ricochet, no, gets brought down. Crowd here tonight filling this match. And now what is Owens thinking? Owens going up top, but now it's a tag to Pete Dunne. And Owens instantly catching Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne in trouble into it. Oh, Hurricane Rana reversal. What a main event this is. Oh, and a big boot to Dunne. Tags in Joe. Now Samoa Joe. Now Dunne in a very precarious position. Oh, sting in the back of Dunne. In trouble. And Samoa Joe, another blitz. And Dunne might be knocked out. Dunne might be knocked out. No, Dunne kicks out. Samoa Joe in disbelief. And you know what comes next. Dunne, you better watch out. Joe, thought he was going for the coquina clutch. But Pete Dunne luckily fought out of it. Figured out a way to, wait a minute. Dunne going for another bitter end on Joe. Shoulders down, legs hook. Here comes Owens, and Owens breaks it up. That would have been a crazy upset. And now look at Dunne. Belly to back suplex to the man that challenged him, that challenges for the NXT North American title. Here's a tag to Ricochet. Ricochet looking to send a message to Samoa Joe. 630. Oh, and it's countered. 630 is countered. 630 was countered. And oh, DDT. Planting the #1 contender. Joe in trouble. Will he suffer a loss? No, and a kick out at 2. Ricochet Come on, he needs to get Joe down and keep Joe down to possibly go back up for another attempt at a 630. Oh. And Ricochet back up top, looking for it once more. No, and he missed. Joe turned over. Ricochet missed, but somehow he's recollected himself. Or did he get any of that? Nonetheless, Owens is in to break it up. And now Ricochet, a little pissed off now, throwing Owens to the outside. And now what's Ricochet thinking? Wait a minute. Ricochet, shades of The Rock, just with a little bit of his own twist onto Samoa Joe. I never seen that. No, and Joe kicks out. This is our main event here on NXT 2.0. Oh man, a little bit of a diamond cutter. What's going on? Ricochet is calling for Samoa Joe to get up. Owens is begging for that tag. I don't know what's going on. Is this a glitch? I think this is a glitch. Come on, 2K. The game's been out for so long. Why did y'all patch this up? Oh, come on. Yo, am I going to have to restart this match? We're going to have to restart this. We got to restart this. We got to have a winner. And here we go, man. Technical difficulties. Hey, it happens. And Ricochet not wasting any time. So much at stake on the line. Not physically, but it's all about the bragging rights, like I said. It was going crazy last match, and now Owens, back and forth from Owens and Ricochet. It almost looked like Ricochet was about to put away Joe. And now Kevin Owens, That's the thing, my universe mode, man. These things happen. I'm not going to edit around it. It is what it is. We're going to look at it for what it is, man. And continue. The show must go on. Action spilling to the outside. Look at this. Ricochet, very creative in his offense. Toying with Kevin Owens. And Owens. Hard right hand. If he had a count of 4. Count of 5 now. Ricochet, no. Looked like he was looking for a DDT on the outside. That would have done a lot of damage. And Owens throwing the NXT champion back into the ring. Main event here on NXT 2.0. Last call. Kevin Owens. Dislocate that shoulder. Ricochet. And again. Shoulders down like it's hooked. Champ's in trouble. Tag to the Samoan submission machine. Imagine Samoa Joe makes Ricochet tap out tonight. And now Ricochet. Yo. And that's why they call him the one and only. And he even going after KO. Look at the strength. Fireman's carry now. Owens. Ricochet is turned up. Not letting go. Not letting back at all. That might be his downfall, though, man. You poking the bear. You crying. You embarrassing a bear in his habitat. Joe a little discombobulated, but nonetheless, action back into the ring. Look at that. Ricochet is going crazy right now. Neck breaker on Joe. We know Ricochet has had Samoa Joe's number in the past. He's had Kevin Owens' number in the past, which is why the mind games from Joe these past number of weeks have been crazy. He's been catching Ricochet off guard. And Ricochet now, coming with more action, more offense. Not letting Joe get anything going. Use your speed to your advantage, Ricochet. Smart. Now Ricochet No, kick from Samoa Joe. Now it might be Joe's turn to get something going. Oh, time Ricochet up in the ropes. Ricochet trying to use that speed once again. Maybe that speed might come into play at the Great American Bash in that submission match. Now Ricochet gonna turn it up. Oh, on Joe. Joe desperately needs the tag, and he gets one. Kevin Owens is in. You know, this Sunday we could either have two champions that retain, or we might have two new champions, or maybe one of each. We don't know. Tag into Pete Dunne. All I know is Dunne and Owens. We might need, shades of WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind, whatever you want to call him, with that move right there from Kevin Owens. Pete Dunne now. Oh! Hard shots on Owens. Oh! And Owens now overtaking Dunne. Not wasting any time. Frequent tags from both sides, man. Back in comes Joe and Ricochet. Wait a minute, I thought Joe was going for a Coquina. Oh man. German suplex into suplex after suplex after suplex. Ricochet in trouble. Could that be a no? NXT champ is still in it. And Joe up top is a scary sight. Oh, and he missed. Miscalculated. But the veteran Joe's not going to dwell on it. Comes with an even harsher offense on the champ. Another tag to Kevin Owens. This is smart tag team chemistry between Owens and Samoa Joe. DDT. And once again, Ricochet now busted open again. And Owens. Keeping Ricochet on his side of the ring. Owens going up top. Frog splash. Down on the NXT champion. Here's a cover. Shoulders down, leg is hooked. And Pete Dunne is in to save his partner and fellow champion. And now look at Dunne. Thrown out of the ring by Samoa Joe. Those two got so much smoke with each other. Everyone in this match has smoke with one another. And now look at Ricochet DDT. Giving Owens a taste of his own medicine. Now Ricochet going up top. Into a 630. Connects. And action continues outside. The ref starting his count. Owens is in trouble, and Owens kicked out of the 630. I was going to say, ref got to watch out. And a big boot taking down the NXT champion. And Kevin Owens now measuring Ricochet. Looking for it. Wait a minute, what's Owens looking for? No, whatever it is, it gets countered. In comes Joe. Save your partner, Joe. No need. Action going crazy in this main event. The top 4 superstars here on NXT 2.0. High profile matches at NXT's Great American Bash this Sunday. What a slap. Bloodied and all. The NXT champ. Look at this. One and only, really. Come on. And Ricochet going up top. Does he have lightning in a bottle? 630 connects. And it's getting broke up. Wait a minute. Owens slipped. Ricochet just pinned the #1 contender. I thought for sure that was getting broken up. What a main event. Even through the faults, the glitches, that was very entertaining to watch. It makes me even more pumped for this Sunday at the Great American Bash. Owens and Dunne for the NXT North American Championship. Ricochet, Samoa Joe in a submission match for the NXT Championship. But I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, Ricochet pinned Samoa Joe tonight. But at the Great American Bash, it doesn't matter how many 630s Ricochet hits. It doesn't matter. All that matters is if he can get Samoa Joe, if Ricochet can do the impossible, and that's make Samoa Joe tap out. What's gonna happen at NXT's Great American Bash? Thank you for watching. Good night.